Before dawn, she rises quietly while the world still sleeps. The room is dim, the air still. The faint call to prayer drifts from a distant masjid. She whispers, Alhamdulillah, Aladiyana Bada Ma Amatana Wa Ilahin Nushur. All praise is for Allah who gave us life after He caused us to die, and to Him is the resurrection. Her day begins not with noise, but with remembrance. She moves softly to make wudu. The water is cool, refreshing against sleepy skin. Each rinse feels like a small renewal, washing away yesterday's heaviness. She lays her prayer mat toward the Qibla. The first light of Fajr glows faintly through the curtains. With calm intention she stands, hands raised, saying Allahu Akbar. In that quiet moment she feels seen, heard, at peace. After prayer, she sits for a while. The world is hushed. She opens the Qur'an, tracing the verses gently with her fingertips. The words flow like light, soft but powerful. She reads a few ayahs, reflecting on patience and gratitude. When she finishes, she whispers Astaghfirullah 3 times, then makes her morning dhikr, Subhanallah, Alhamdulillah, Allahu Akbar. Her heart feels lighter. The sky begins to brighten. She prepares a simple breakfast, warm tea, honey, and bread. In the kitchen, she begins everything with Bismillah. The aroma of tea fills the small space. As she eats, she thinks of her plans for the day, housework, study, work, family, and prays that Allah gives barakah in her time. Soon the home awakens. The gentle rhythm of chores begins. She folds clothes, tidies the living room, sweeps the floor. It's routine, but she treats it as worship, remembering the Prophet said, "The most beloved of deeds to Allah are those done consistently." With each movement she whispers quiet dhikr, La ilaha illa Allah. The tasks feel easier when her heart remembers. Late morning sunlight streams through the window. She tends to small things, a bit of reading, checking messages, preparing lunch. Before starting to cook, she pauses and thanks Allah for provision. The vegetables sizzle softly, steam rises. She hums under her breath, peaceful in her solitude. When the call for Dia echoes, she stops everything. The world pauses again. She washes for prayer, stands, and prays calmly. After Salah, she raises her hands in dua, asking Allah to keep her steadfast and make her deeds sincere. The afternoon stretches gently. She sits by the window with her notebook. Sometimes she writes reflections, lessons from the Qur'an, hopes for the future. Other times she simply rests, letting silence fill the room. She sips water, glances at the clock, and smiles. The balance between duty and devotion feels right today. As approaches. She refreshes her wudu and spreads her prayer mat once more. The sunlight softens, shadows grow long. In sujood, she feels the ground beneath her palms, solid, grounding. She prays for forgiveness and strength to keep her heart soft. When she finishes, she stays seated a moment longer, whispering quiet duas for her family, for the ummah, for those who struggle silently. After prayer, she steps outside for fresh air. The trees move gently in the breeze, birds scatter across the sky. She takes a slow walk, breathing deeply. Every inhale feels like gratitude. Every exhale, release. She remembers the verse, "So remember me, I will remember you." Her mind clears, her chest feels light. Back home, she prepares for Maghrib. The sky glows orange, pink, then fades to violet. She lights a small lamp in the corner, washes once more, and prays as the adhan fades. The house is quiet again. After Maghrib she sits with the Qur'an open, reading softly, her voice blending with the evening hush. She reflects on how quickly each day passes, how every prayer is both an ending and a new beginning. Dinner follows. She prepares a simple meal, maybe rice and vegetables, maybe soup, nothing fancy, but enough to nourish. She eats slowly, mindful of each bite. Gratitude wraps around her like a blanket. Alhamdulillah for this food, for this peace, for this moment. Night settles. She tidies the kitchen, folds the prayer mat for later, arranges her small space. The sound of distant cars fades. The house feels calm, alive with quiet. Isha comes. She prays with a soft heart, her forehead touching the mat, whispering her secrets to the one who always listens. She makes dua for forgiveness, for guidance, for her parents, for everyone she loves. After Salah, she stays seated. Sometimes she cries quietly, overwhelmed by gratitude. Other nights she smiles softly, feeling held. She knows tomorrow will bring new tasks, new tests, new mercies. Before sleep, she sits on the bed and whispers the evening adhkar, Ayat al-Kursi, the last surahs of the Qur'an, the words that guard the soul. Then, just before closing her eyes, she says, Bismika Allahumma amutu wa ahia, in your name, O Allah, I live and I die. The lights go out. The city outside is quiet again. Another day has passed, a day filled with ordinary moments turned sacred by intention. She doesn't chase perfection. She just tries to begin and end each day with remembrance. And that, she knows, is enough.